Hold up a goddamn minute, boys. What's good, Madden family? It's your boy Fend coming at you with a little bit of Madden science. I know if you're seeing this video, you've been in touch with the community. The consensus is next gen Madden feels slower, looks a little more clunky than current gen. We had to take it to the lab to find out. Spoiler alert, the community is right, but maybe not by as much as we think we're right. I was doing battle on Twitter all day yesterday about stuff that I don't really care about, to be completely honest with you, but I wanted to find out what was going on for sure. So, took it to the lab, where all these demons trained to beat us casuals out here by 50 points, and saw what was going on. First test I ran was a 40-yard dash. Everything is with Saquon Barkley here. Here goes your 40-yard dash in current gen first. So you can't, I'm a little bit in your way there. That's out of the timer way. I would say this thing starts maybe half a second in to the timer of 4 seconds that you see on the right side of your screen there. Beginning to end, Saquon's 40-yard dash, 4 seconds, give or take a couple milliseconds on current gen, accurate, right? Speed looks accurate. Saquon gonna run a 4 something. That looks good. Here we go on next gen. Same drill, your same 40, same yardage, same player. Pause it at the goal line. Again, a 4 second clip. Speed-wise, these generations are exactly the same. Give or take maybe 10% either way. The stuff is exactly the same, okay? When it comes to agility, now, the consensus is north and south might not even be our problem. It's east and west, and the community is indeed correct about this, to make no qualms about it. I've set up, because I have too much time, set up shuttle drills. One to go horizontally from hash to sideline. Spoiler alert, hash to sideline is about 10% longer. It's like 23 feet and some change than your typical shuttle drill. So that should take a hair longer. We did one horizontally and one vertically per generation. First, let's do the current gen test that we did here. So Saquon Barkley, starting from right on the numbers, he's gonna go sideline, back to the hash, and now through the 40. Again, moving hash to sideline is about 10% more than your average shuttle drill. Shuttle drills is about 4 seconds for professionals. Anything in the high threes is like world record type stuff, but you're talking more around 4 seconds for the pro agility as well. So from the start of the clip, he starts moving, I would say maybe a half second in. The first one is vertical, and again, this is current gen. 40 to the 50, a little bit slow on the turn, to 50 again, and through, 40 to 30, through to the 50, and back again. So you see this clip is 6 seconds long. Call it 5 seconds of actually traversing field, right? Give or take. Here's your horizontal test. Same thing on your shuttle drill. Movement starts maybe half a second into the clip in a total of a 5 second clip. Sideline to hash. And again, to account for the 10% difference, I cut this clip off as best as I can consider about 10% of the total distance covered. And you see, it's about 5 seconds on your time, okay? Old gen, agility-wise, seems to be fairly close to what you would expect a professional player to actually run his pro agility in. Now, here's what you came for, right? Next gen, same tests, shuttle, one going vertically, one going horizontally, and you guys can see for yourself, okay? Here's next gen. Less than half a second does movement start into the clip, and this total clip length is 7 seconds. So from the 50, back to the 40, through, other side 40, and finish. We're using most of this 7 seconds, call it 6 seconds to give it the benefit of the doubt, right? So, comparable test, current gen, just for even rounding, call it a 5 second completion. Next gen, 6 second completion. So there is a difference, and even if it's whatever it is, 10, 15, 20%, I can't do the quick maths. Whatever it is different, okay? The community is right about that. Here goes the horizontal version of the same test. To the sideline, through to the hash, close enough, and through the line. Again, 7 seconds. I choked it up a little bit. Same thing, you have to account for maybe about a 10% length difference from running the pro agility like this, running the shuttle drill just like this. So, empirically, by the numbers, we can accurately say current gen and next gen are equally as fast as each other from start to finish. We'll run the 40-yard dash just because that's how they do it. Agility, change of direction, like we can tell, like the eye test does indeed show you, is 10, 15, not quite 20% slower, right? Take it for what you will. Use it in your arguments in either case. And just complain a little bit less, right? Could change of direction stand to get buffed and adjusted a little bit on next gen? Absolutely. Is it a bad game that we should throw away out of hand because of a 10% difference in tuning that we might wind up preferring? Absolutely. The question also boils down to whether you prefer an arcade football game or a simulation football game. That's another part of it, right? Current gen, a little closer to an arcade feel. Next gen, for whatever misgivings you have about it, maybe a little closer to simulation. People are going to fall on either side of this depending on what they prefer and how they prefer to play. So, in conclusion, current gen, next gen, same speeds in a straight line. Next gen, call it 15% slower in change of direction and agility. I'm sure I'm not the first person to put these numbers out. I'm sure a lot of these big brains have already done something like this and know it for sure. That's why they lean on the fact that it is slower. But I've been Fen. You've been great. A little bit of Madden science, okay? I'll see you guys out there, man. Peace. Okay, not in